Alright guys, we're back again for yet another Bleach Brave Souls video, and yeah, we have Squad Zero returning. Finally, it's been since November, end of the month, when they first dropped. Ichigo being really good, Sanjumaru the definitive super pot farmer for speed, even though if you guys had Tensa, you didn't really need her, and then Kiryu, who was pretty much the L of the banner, and they're gonna be returning tomorrow. I already actually have the banner info. It's already in game, so you guys can actually look at it for yourselves. And the banner is actually going to feature the likes of Conquered Ichigo, which is still a really good character, just not that crazy good in guild quests. Aizen, really solid Nad character, still the Nad king of the game. And then you have Thousand Year Blow Rookie, which is okay, only better once you get her 5-5, but like we have better characters at this point. Masaki making a return. We all hate the character, but at the same time, we like the character because of what she can do. She's amazing, and she's aged extremely well despite being almost 4 years old at this point. And then you have two characters which can be resurrected, which is Toshiro and Sajin, and they're just links. There's nothing really to go over on about the banner. It's gonna be a regular rerun banner, so 25 steps, no pity. So if you guys are planning to summon on this banner, do be wary about that. I'm just gonna do 2 discount multis and call it a day because I do need to save for the end of the month. I already summoned enough on this 1000 Year Blower banner that we had with Yumichika. And yeah, besides that, movies are returning. This is just a banner in which you collect movie characters. None of them are gonna be really good. So if you guys do not care about, I don't know, the meta, then I guess you guys can summon on this. Like, you do actually have 10 steps here, and concerning its movie characters, I do speculate that this is going to be your regular 7% gacha with like a character being guaranteed a movie character. Whether it's going to be Sen and Shuden, and of course the other 3 movie characters with a couple resurrections, you're going to be guaranteed one of them, and there should not be any types of, well, outside of the movie pool. Like, you should not be expecting characters that don't exist in the banner. I'm sorry, I cannot really remember what the damn name was. Unfeatured, there we go, excuse me. So, yeah. Only if you guys do not care about the meta. If you guys care about the meta, do not summon. It's a terrible banner. And then you have this Brave Selection banner in which Aizen already returned. Wait. Oh, I just realized it's been 3 months already. But, yeah, Aizen is making a comeback with Halloween, Momo, and Iba is also returning. Obviously, this is an easy skip. Do not summon. Like, 2 of the characters are premium, and Momo you can kind of live without. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. Those are all the banners, and shout out to Hiken once again. But apparently, Askin, Bambi, and Candice are going to be getting their resurrections on April 13th. That's crazy because I woke up this morning, had a video in mind to make before getting to do all the other stuff that I needed to do, and that was the update to the 1000 Year Blower tier list. But guess what? I'm gonna have to postpone that because these 3 characters are gonna be getting their resurrection soon. So, yeah. Kind of crazy to think, not gonna lie, because I thought that they would actually continue their resurrections by the time Core 3 starts airing, but no, we're getting their resurrections, this month. Meaning that at least we're going to be getting a second batch of resurrections at the end of the month, so yeah. And thank you once again, Hiken. We finally got the news, and oh! Now characters have 2 innate skills? Okay, this is actually looking really good, really good. But apparently, from the skill description, Askin is missing a new skill called Team Party Increased Technique, Attribute Quincy, damage the status of infected enemies of 20%, which is new. That can actually be really good for Bambi, now that I think about it. So, yeah, let's see. What did he pick up? Yeah, obviously, he now has poison immunity. I'm trying to remember. No, Melee Squad 0 does not have poison? I don't remember. He now has damage to poison enemies, which is interesting. Normal attack damage, 16%, okay. And his Bruiser, I think it was the same. He picked up Start Barrier, plus 10. Sadly, for Brave Battles, he's not making a comeback. He did not pick up any Brave Battle-oriented skill. But that being said, this can actually be really good for Bambi right here. So if you guys do Range Captain, this can actually be quite a good buff to her. So, yeah. Bit disappointing in terms of resurrection, but it's a buff to Bambi, so it's something. And then, let's see, Bambietta, the speed one. Oh, yes. Awesome. Strong attack damage inflicted at full stam 20. I'm happy because I don't have Tanjiro max transcended. Bambi, I have 3-5, so with her resurrection, I'm going to be able to get her to 5-5. Innate abilities, she picked up damage to burning enemies of 30% and stamina recovery. Okay, what else? An extra 30% strong attack damage when at full stamp. Wow, okay. Oh my. And she also picked up increased status element chance against power attribute Soul Reapers. Wow, okay. Her Berserker got buffed from 20 to 30%. Wow, that's a really good resurrection right there for Bambi, if I'm being 100% honest. She got more damage, she got increased status element chance. Wait. Oh, I just realized. The damage to burning enemies got moved. It used to be a 6-star ability, but now it got moved as an innate ability and got buffed by an extra 10%. Wow. That is insane. That is actually insane. Now let's take a look at Candice. She might be the best of the bunch in terms of resurrection. So what did she pick up? Oh wow, she got the SP boost again. Wow. But the Soul Tray is kinda... Ugh. Damage to paralyzed enemies of plus 20%. But then has an extra 20% damage to paralyzed enemies. Weakened defense. She had that before. Berserker got buffed from 20 to 30. Oh, she picked up Longstride as an innate ability? That's awesome. And her Havoc got moved from, being a 6-star ability into an innate ability. That's interesting. Really good that she picked up the 50% SP boost. I'm definitely gonna say that much. Wow. Bro, both Candice and Bambi got really broken resurrections. Would I say this is better than Zombie Tosh? I don't know, bro. Like, it's... To be fair, Tosho and base has like, what? 20% strong attack damage with the 20% strong attack damage at full stam. So he definitely does more base damage, but then you have Candice right here. Once you inflict the status on top of getting the 50% SP boost, you can actually do like, 40% more damage when enemies are paralyzed. And she also picked up Longstride. Wow, this is a really good batch of resurrections, I'm not gonna lie. Just Askin could have been a lot better, but I do appreciate what he has. Like, at the very least, this guy's buffing Bambi, which in my opinion is actually really good for the ranged captain counterpart. But he's just there to exist. He's not gonna be doing damage. Oh, I forget, he debuffs. I actually forget about that. So that's not bad. Wow. This is a really good resurrection batch. Like, I don't think they did any of the characters dirty besides Askin to a degree. But, yeah. Alright, that's awesome. That's actually genuinely awesome. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think about in the comment section below. I can actually finally get the 1000-year blower Bambi to 5-5. Candice already have 5-5 max transcended with 500 SP, so it's gonna be fun to showcase her. And then Askin, I have him 2-5, but if I really wanted to, I can pick up the character pack and then just go out of my way to get him 5-5 via the special move Training Ground, although I'm not going to be using this character as much, so like, if anything, he's just a collector's item for me, and I do not have Nelio to even warrant the spot for Askin, so like, maybe it's not a great idea for me to use him in Guild Quest. But if you guys have like, Bambi with Christmas Nell, who's already going to be the boosting character, you can run Askin just fine, and Bambi will just be able to do an extra 20% more damage to status element affected enemies. So that is all the news for today, and I hope to see you guys all in the next one. So have a wonderful day, lads. Peace out. Bye. Sayonara. Ciao, ciao.